Hockey tag, hockey tag, hockey tag, hockey tag. Favorite team? I wonder. Least favorite team? I have a lot. Least favorite teams, probably Washington Capitals, Philadelphia Flyers, Chicago Blackhawks. Eesh. Second favorite team, okay, come on. I'm a Fleury girl. It's the Vegas Golden Knights. Also, the San Jose Sharks. That's obvious. Favorite rivalry, I really like Philly and Pittsburgh. Just because, you know, I like watching us beat them. Sidney Crosby is your daddy. Best looking uniforms, probably, I really like the San Jose Sharks and the Toronto Maple Leafs. I like blue, what can I say? Favorite goal horn and song, I mean, goal horns are all basically sort of the same. It's a horn, I don't know. I like San Jose's because it's cool. But the goal song, I like Party Hard for the Penguins. Hockey merch that I own, I have a lot. I got this off eBay. It's from the opening night of the 2016-2017 season. I have some pucks that I got at games. This one's Stanley Cup champions. And this one is Sidney Crosby. I also have my Stadium Series puck from when we went to the Stadium Series game. I have some pins of the Stanley Cup banners from 2016 and 2017. Other various stuff around my room. I have everything hung up like that. There's hats all over the wall. There's cups up there. Hockey jerseys. I have this blue one of my boy Fleury. Penguins #1 of my boy Fleury. Penguins #2 of your captain #87, Sidney Crosby. And this lovely knockoff of a Golden Knights jersey that my dad tried to order me of my boy Fleury. Can you guess who my favorite player is? I have Penguins hat #1, Penguins hat #2, which does not fit on my head. This is my dad's. It's from the back-to-back cups in 91 and 92. And then to go with it, of course, we have the 2017 Stanley Cup champions. I wish they would have made a hat for 16 and 17, but oh well. I have my lovely collection of magazines, including the Sports Illustrated. I mean, isn't this just beautiful? Sidney Crosby winning the cup. Wait for it. Sidney Crosby winning the cup. Oh, nope, we aren't done. Sidney Crosby winning the cup. Oh, what's that? What's that you say? Oh, there's one more. Winning the cup. Back to back. I love Sidney Crosby so much. Now, if he could just do something, that'd be cool, right? You don't know a lot about hockey because you're a girl. Well, I probably know more than the refs that still don't know what goalie interference is. Favorite hockey memory. Since I don't play hockey, which I imagine that might be what that question means, I'm going to talk about this little moment from my first hockey game that I went to. I went to my first hockey game in November of 2016. It was Penguins versus Devils, and it was a really good game. It ended in a shootout and we won. It's one of the best things ever that I've witnessed, because the game-winning goal came from Chris Letang, which is awesome, and then the game-winning stop from Matt Murray happened right in front of me. I was dying. The Devils were leading 3-2 near the end of the third period, and I was sitting next to my dad, and he's like, "Sorry babe, they're probably gonna lose." And I said, "I know, it's okay." And then I was like, "But I don't know, it's the Penguins." And I said, "Let's just cross our fingers and our toes." And not even like a minute later, like at the end of the third, with 14 seconds left in regulation, our frickin' captain, Sidney frickin' Crosby, picked the puck out of the scrum in front of the net and roofed it past Keith Kincaid to tie the game 3-3. What? If I didn't love Sidney Crosby before that moment, which is a lie because I loved him before that moment, but my god, he's the best. It's one of my favorite memories, sitting there with my dad, and I'm like, well, I don't know, let's cross our fingers and our toes, you know? And then Sidney Crosby does the thing, and then Chris Letang scores in the shootout, and we win. I believe in the Pittsburgh Penguins, if that wasn't already clear. What legends do you wish you grew up watching? I mean, it's very cliche, but Lemieux and Gretzky and Yager in their prime, you know, that would be really cool. My dad got to watch them, I didn't, so, you know, dream team. When/how did I get into hockey? In December of 2015, yes, I know, I'm new. At least I didn't join after the cup win, because then people really would be like ripping into me. Before the 2016 cup win, December 2015, I was scrolling through channels on TV, and I saw the hockey game was on, and I was just like, you know, I don't watch hockey, but I'm gonna turn this on. Best decision I ever made, because from then on, I've been like one of the biggest Penguins fans ever. Sidney Crosby scored like, I think like 5 minutes after I turned the game on, and like after that I was a goner. Because like when you see Sidney Crosby score, you've seen his beautiful goals, his finesse on the ice. He's beautiful. He's a beautiful skater and hockey player, and I was just mesmerized by Sidney Crosby before I even saw his face. So like, men who think girls only watch hockey because the guys are cute, right here. I just loved the way he played, and it immediately made me want to look into the game, see how it worked, and watch more Penguin games. And I watched the entire cup run that year, and then as soon as I saw Sidney Crosby raise that cup, that was it, you know? I'm dedicated from here on out. Favorite current players? I have quite a few. Marc-Andre Fleury, Martin Jones, Matt Murray, Craig Anderson. I mean, I said a lot of trashy things about him in my Eastern Conference Final video, but he's a great goalie most of the time. This season he wasn't too hot, but I like Craig Anderson. Austin Matthews, you really got to respect the kid's grind. He's really a great player. I mean, we knew that because it's Austin Matthews, but I'm just saying, great player. Literally, like, anybody you can name on the Pittsburgh Penguins is my favorite player. I can name the whole roster, like, right now, and I could say they're all my favorite, except maybe Ole Mata. I have a love-hate relationship with Ole Mata. Sorry, Ole, if you're watching this. I still love you, it's just... sorry. Favorite players of all time, since I just listed a bunch of my favorites now, I'm just gonna say, you know, Gordie Howe, Mario Lemieux, Wayne Gretzky, Jaromir Jagr. Who am I missing? More of my favorites from right now: Erik Karlsson, Leon Draisaitl, Tyler Seguin. Yeah, I think that's it. Least favorite hockey players? I don't have many. I don't know, I don't hate that many people. I mean, we all hate Patrick Kane. That's... come on, that's easy. First one, right off the bat. Can't stand that motherfucker. I don't hate many players because, I don't know, when you're in the intensity and high stakes of a playoff game, you kind of act a little bit dirtier than you usually do. Whoever the Ducks player was that used slurs on the ice, I hate that guy, but I mean, I don't even have enough care to know who it is, so whoever he was, bye. I mean, like, when I say that, I don't mean like slurs are okay. That's not okay. That's why I said I hate that guy. But when you're playing in a playoff game, like the Stanley Cup Final, I had a lot of problems with PK Subban in the Stanley Cup Final because he was being ridiculous out there. But, you know, as soon as we won the cup and it was over, it's like, okay, PK Subban is an amazing guy. He's a great player, one of the best players in Nashville, and was one of probably the best player in Montreal when he was with Montreal. So you can't hate the guy, you know? It's hockey. Just had a moment where I just remembered when I screamed at the TV, "Get up and skate to the bench. It's hockey, asshole." See? Even fans do that. If you could have any jersey, which jersey would you want? As you can see, I have like 5 Fleury jerseys and a Crosby. I really love the entire Penguins roster. Like, all of them. Maybe I'd like a Jones, Martin Jones. I'd like a Pavelski. Pavelski would be cool. I'd really want like a Stanley Cup final of Jones and Pavelski. Joe Thornton would be cool to have too. Just cause like it's Jumbo. Everybody loves Jumbo. And the beard. So like, give me a Joe Thornton too. And then of course like the greats. Like I'd like to have a Lemieux. My dad tried to order me a Lemieux. It was a knockoff and it was too small because it came from China. But I'd like an official Mario Lemieux. That would be nice. Favorite hockey city? Does Pittsburgh count? Pittsburgh! If you were stranded on an island, what player would you want to be stranded with and why? Okay, I'm gonna give everybody a second to guess what player I would choose. Go ahead. Okay, if you guessed Marc-Andre Fleury, you are correct. Listen, okay, if I'm gonna be stranded with anybody, I want it to be Marc-Andre Fleury. I mean, even if we don't survive, at least I got to say that I got to spend time with Marc-Andre Fleury. I would love to have like one conversation with that man, because like I love him to death, so yeah, that fits. Favorite player number? Okay, alright, again, I am a Pittsburgh Penguins fan. What number do you think I like? 87. Favorite hockey brothers? Most people probably pick the Sedins, but I'm gonna pick the Stahl brothers because I really like the Stahls. Favorite hockey movie is Goon. I know a lot of people really like Slapshot, and Slapshot is iconic. It's legendary, and I've seen it a few times, and I like it, obviously, but I really like the humor in Goon. I really like Goon a lot. Favorite thing about hockey? Everything. I love every part of the game. I love how great it feels to watch your team score goals and win and see them come together as a group and just be amazing. And I'm very blessed as a Penguins fan, especially a new Penguins fan, to be able to watch a team like my team go on and win back-to-back cups and try to work for another one in a row. Like that's crazy. I like how classy the sport is, you know. Guys usually don't trash talk each other unless it's like a really insane rivalry or something between two players, but usually, you know, you don't see that very often in hockey. At least I don't think so. And when you compare it to football, it just seems like such a cleaner, classier sport. I think football has made me appreciate just how nice hockey is. And I mean, it says a lot that in playoffs in hockey, whenever a team is eliminated, they all line up and shake hands with each other. Even if in the moment you're like really upset you just lost, you still shake the guy's hand, you know? That's really a nice thing that they do. In football, I mean, freaking Tom Brady walked right off the field, didn't say anything to anybody, like, congrats, you're an asshole. My first NHL game, which I already mentioned, was November 26th, 2016, Penguins versus Devils. Penguins won 4-3 in a shootout. Favorite hockey bromance? You know, there's a lot that I really like, but it's gotta be Sid and Gino. I mean, two-headed monster. Can't go wrong. Favorite hockey nickname? I have a lot of nicknames for the guys, but nicknames that have already been given to them by other people that other people know. I gotta go with Horny for Patrick Hornquist. I mean, come on. We're all secretly still 16 years old on the inside, and when we hear a nickname like Horny, you just gotta appreciate it. One thing I hate about watching hockey. I feel like the only answer to this is how stressful hockey can be, especially in playoffs. Like, you're on the edge of your seat, you scream twice as loud and celebrate twice as good anytime your team scores in playoffs. And it's crazy how invested you can get in a team during playoffs. It's scary and it's not healthy. Like, they've done research. It's not good for your heart to watch playoff hockey. We're here for a good time, not a long time. If you met one of your favorite players, what is the first thing you would tell them? We all know I'm picking Marc-Andre Fleury. He would be, if I could only meet one hockey player in my life, it would be Marc-Andre Fleury. I would tell him, thank you for showing me that even when everybody else doesn't really like you and doesn't support you, you can still be happy and positive and be a light in this world, you know? I watched a lot of things and read a lot of things about Marc-Andre Fleury, and every guy in the locker room has said that he is happy. He comes to the rink every day with a smile on his face, and he is someone that they really love and really appreciate having on a team because he's just such a good guy on the inside. And you know, that's really special, you know, especially because, you know, for a couple years he didn't have some very good playoff seasons. Wasn't really doing too well in that, and a lot of people in Pittsburgh were being very mean to him. I mean, if I were a Penguins fan back then, I wouldn't have. Lord knows. Marc-Andre Fleury, I love you. If you're watching this, which you are not, if you are, I love you, I support you, no matter what. You could lose every game in a season and I would still love you to death, okay? But a lot of people were, you know, being really mean to him, and he was still every day coming in with a smile on his face and being positive, and you know, that's really inspiring to me. So I feel like if I met Marc-Andre Fleury tomorrow, I'd tell him thank you for inspiring me to be a positive person and a happy person. I kind of became a Penguins fan during a really hard time in my life, and whenever I started digging deeper into the Penguins, watching videos, reading articles, stuff like that, Marc-Andre Fleury really stood out to me, and yeah, I'd say that he his influence helped bring me out of a dark spot in my life, and I was really depressed and suicidal. But, you know, watching videos of Marc-Andre Fleury wearing a frog mask and using his stick as a gun and all that stuff really brought a smile to my face. And to know that he was such a good guy no matter what is really inspiring. So I know a lot of people might not understand why I love Marc-Andre Fleury so much. They might not understand why he would be the one player I would want to meet, but that's kind of a little insight as to why he's my favorite hockey player and why it meant so much to me to go to his first home game as a Vegas Golden Knight, like his first game home in Pittsburgh, and to see him and own how many of his jerseys and support him every day. So, 2 questions left. Favorite retired player? Mario Lemieux. Come on. It's Mario Lemieux every day, all day. Lemieux is king. And last but not least, favorite rookie. If you can call Jake Gensel a rookie, I would pick Jake Gensel. I really love Jake Gensel. I just got his jersey like at the last game I went to in February, so Jake Gensel. This was a long video to make. I am currently staring at 29 minutes, so please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. If you watch hockey, please comment down below, tell me your favorite team and favorite player. As always, let's go Pens. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a single video. There's going to be a lot of videos posted this year that you don't want to miss. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.